Hello everybody and welcome to this guide and tutorial of the golden shot. Difficulty level this time is medium. I'm going to show you with 5 shots on how to gain at least first and foremost a chest, but then also how you can proceed and get the hole-in-one. In the medium version you can win kingmakers and you can also win some cards, but the cards in the medium one isn't that good. So the thing that we focus on here mostly is the kingmakers. So we're going to start directly here to just take a look at the medium difficulty, and we're going to see that we are going to play one of the Juniper point. We have had this course in the golden shot before, but that just makes it even more interesting to get them all this time. We're going to play with the golden long iron, and we're going to play it in 1.6 per ring. You can see it very big here, and 1.6 per ring is from the distance we are at, so I'm not going to change that ring adjustment. I'm going to go with that. Reason I write it out there is because there is some that are going to play with a third-party application that calculates the win, and there are those that are going to be as with paper, pen and paper and stuff like that, and you do whatever. But that's why I write out 1.6 per ring. Onyx chest as a hole-in-one, fire chest as the yellow ring, the scarlet chest as the red ring, the topaz chest as the light blue ring, and the azure chest as the dark blue ring. You press the question mark, you will get some the frequently asked questions for the golden shot. But I think it's time, you know. And also, before we start here, do not forget to subscribe here to the channel. Also check out patreon.com/golf-tommy, a bunch of special packages on how to improve your game even more than just by watching the videos here on the channel. So let's start with shot number 1, and here we're going to focus on the landing position first. We're going to use the white ring as a reference. The white ring is going to be placed just by the fringe, and I'm going to play max side spin to the left with every shot that I'm going to do. Take a look at the landing position, the white ring just by the fringe. I did use 1.5 bar backspin here, adjusting this once for slightly more than 2 rings, as again 1.6 per ring in a 3.3 miles per hour is going to be slightly more than 2 ring. We're going to bounce, but as you can see here, we're coming in a little bit too hot here. So 1.5 bar backspin, it's a little bit too little from the play that we want to. I do like the way we come down to the pin, and I do like the landing position. Now we just need to mixture, as I always say in these golden shots, that we do need to mixture with the spin a little bit more. 3.3 in wind again, then we know it's slightly more than 2 rings. Max side spin, same landing position with the white ring just cutting the fringe there on the front. But now I'm using 1.5 bar backspin again, but that is the reason I'm using 1.5 backspin now is because we do have some headwind. Even though it's not a strong headwind, but it's still enough to make a difference. So you can see here now with the same type of shot I had the last time, with 1.5 bar backspin with a 3.3 with slightly tailwind. Now with slightly headwind, we came in very close and we got the fire chest. Now we just need to fight for that hole-in-one, because I want to go away with an hole-in-one and just clear that one out. So, whoa, we unlocked the falcon, boom! And 5 kingmakers as well, that's good. So, 4.1, now we do have some headwind from the other direction. Max side spin left. And I'm going to play this one 1.5 bar backspin, as again we're going to have some headwind. Important here to have in mind with headwind 1.5 bar backspin. See the landing position, white ring just by the fringe, and we're going to adjust this one for, as you can see here, 2.5 rings. And then important to hit it perfect. So straightforward, I'm not using any curl whatsoever. I'm relying on the side spin and the hill on the green to make my ball fall back down. You can see we're coming, get in! Ah! So close, so close. No chest, but 2 more tries here to get that hole-in-one. So let's make it now this time. Now we do have some tailwind, and we're going to go with 2 bars of backspin now, as we do have some tailwind here, as I said. Landing position, the same position there with the white ring just by the fringe there. And we do have our 1.6 per ring, which is going to be slightly less than 3, so 2.5, 2.6 rings. And we're going to go and we're going to hit it perfect. As you can see, I'm used 2 bars of backspin now instead. If you remember from the first try, get in. No, still just so close. Okay, last try now. And you know, I don't have that much to complain about that adjustment because I really feel comfortable with that one. Now, tailwind. Now I'm going to go with 2.5 bar backspin, as we do have straight tailwind. That's a difference. I'm going to take that in the end when I do make my summary there. As you can see here, the landing position here with tailwind is slightly more to the left, but still the white ring just cutting the fringe there on the top. I'm going to adjust this shot for being 2.5 rings. And now it's time. Can we get it? Can we get it? 2.5 bar backspin, max side spin, landing position with the white ring just there by the fringe. Clean hole-in-one, and we clear that one out with an hole-in-one in the end. That's awesome. And we do get a chest here in the end with some kingmakers. So, just a quick summary for you here, and I'm going to try to explain it as clear as possible, and also not that fast as I normally do with my Swinglish. So, if we do have straight headwind, then we're going to use 1.25 bars of backspin. If we would be having the wind that is slightly pointing southwest, southeast, then we're going to go with 1.5 bar backspin. If we're having tailwind, straight tailwind, 2.5 bar backspin. If we do have some northeast, northwest wind, then we're going to play with 2 bars of backspin. If we do have crosswind, we play with 2 bars of backspin as well. So, landing position, white ring just by the fringe. And then we do have the other white ring just falling down into the bunker to the left. That's a good reference there. 1.6 per ring. That's the number we're going to go with. And that is going to be the easiest way to go with there. We want the hill to make it fall down to the pin. And then we know we're going to at least get a chest. But with a little bit luck, we're going to get the hole-in-one. So, please let me know what you got in your chest. Did you get the hole-in-one? Did you unlock a club that you haven't unlocked before? Let me know. In the end, thank you so much for watching this golden shot. If you want to watch the one for the hard one, you can just press on that video here in the end, that you can see it here on the screen. And good luck in the golden shot, and go get that chest.